Welcome to the Wisdom Path, where we explore simple ideas that help you live a better, stronger, and more meaningful life. In today's video, we'll start a three-part journey into one of the most powerful life skills you'll ever need: self-discipline. You might think success depends on motivation, but what if that's a lie? Today, we'll uncover the truth about motivation, the power of habits, and why discipline, not inspiration, is the key to real progress. If you're tired of waiting to feel ready, this is your wake-up call. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us every week for fresh wisdom that helps you grow. Let's begin. The myth of motivation. Have you ever told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'm just not feeling it today"? We all have. The problem is, we think we need to feel motivated to take action. We wait for this magic spark like it's a bus that will pick us up and carry us to our goals. But that bus is often late, or it never shows up at all. Here's the truth. Motivation is a feeling, and like all feelings, it comes and goes. Think of motivation like the weather. Some days it's sunny. You feel pumped, excited, ready to go. But other days it's cloudy or raining, and all you want to do is stay in bed. If you only work when the sun is shining, you'll never finish the journey. Let me tell you about my friend Liam. Liam wanted to get in shape. He bought fancy gym clothes, signed up for a membership, watched workout videos. For the first week, he crushed it. But the second week, he missed a day, then two. Then the motivation was gone, and the gym became a ghost town. What Liam needed wasn't more motivation. He needed discipline. Discipline is doing it anyway. Discipline is simple, but not easy. It's doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Imagine a bricklayer building a wall. He lays one brick, then another, then another. Some days it's hot. Some days it's cold. Some days he's tired. But the wall only gets built because he shows up and lays those bricks anyway. Discipline is laying the bricks every single day. Denzel Washington once said, "Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish." And consistency only comes through discipline. It's easy to get started when you're excited. But finishing? That takes showing up after the excitement is gone. Willpower is like a muscle. Here's something powerful the book teaches. Willpower isn't fixed, it's a muscle. That means the more you use it, the stronger it gets. But like any muscle, it can also get tired. If you use all your energy fighting small temptations, checking your phone, avoiding snacks, dealing with noise, then when it's time to focus on real work, you're already drained. So how do you build willpower? Like lifting weights, you start small. Set a tiny challenge, something you can win. Maybe it's waking up 10 minutes earlier. Maybe it's saying no to scrolling on your phone for 30 minutes. Small wins build confidence. They grow your inner strength. Soon, you're lifting heavier weights, not physical ones, but mental ones, the kind that make your life better. Your environment shapes your choices. Let me ask you, where do you fail the most? Is it the kitchen when you're trying to eat healthy? Is it the couch when you should be working? Is it your phone right before you sleep? The book says something powerful. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. If your workspace is messy, your phone is always near, and you're surrounded by distractions, you're setting yourself up to lose. Think of willpower like swimming against a current. If your environment is pulling you in the wrong direction, it doesn't matter how strong you are. You'll get swept away. So here's a tip. Make good choices easier to make, and make bad choices harder to make. Want to read more? Keep a book on your pillow. Want to snack less? Don't bring junk food into your house. Want to focus better? Turn off notifications. Want to work out more? Put your workout clothes by your bed the night before. Don't rely on memory. Rely on design. Make your life a series of smart defaults. The best way to build discipline isn't to fight with yourself every day. It's to remove the fight altogether. Let's say every morning you debate whether to go to the gym. Some days you win, some days you don't. Now imagine this instead. You wake up, put on the gym clothes you laid out the night before, and head out the door without thinking. That's the power of routine. When your habits take over, discipline becomes automatic. You don't have to argue with yourself anymore. The decision is already made. So let's recap this part. Motivation is a feeling. Don't trust it. Discipline is a choice. Make it. Willpower is a muscle. Train it. Your environment shapes your behavior. Change it. Habits make life easier. Build them. In the next part, we'll go even deeper. You'll learn how to push past your limits, how to build emotional control, and how to make your future self proud. So if you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the Wisdom Path so you never miss what's next. Remember, you don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. The 40% rule. You're just getting started. There's a powerful idea called the 40% rule. It comes from Navy SEALs and high-level athletes, and it goes like this. When your mind tells you you're done, you're really only at 40% of your full capacity. Let that sink in. Most people quit at the first sign of discomfort. Their body gets tired. Their mind feels stressed. They hit a wall, and they stop. But that wall isn't the end. It's just the beginning. It's the brain's way of trying to keep you safe. Not successful, safe. Imagine you're running. You hit mile 3. Your legs burn. Your chest tightens. Your brain screams, stop. But if you push a little more, you discover you can keep going. That's where growth happens. Discipline is not just about doing hard things. It's about knowing that the moment you want to quit, that's the moment you need to keep going. Here's a story. There was a man named James who trained for his first marathon. At mile 15, he felt like he couldn't go any further. He was ready to drop out. But he remembered something his coach told him. Pain is a visitor. Let it knock. Don't invite it to stay. So he kept running. He finished the marathon. And he didn't just prove he could do it. He changed how he saw himself forever. You are always stronger than you think. You just have to stop listening to the voice that tells you you're not. Discipline means choosing for tomorrow, not just for today. Here's a question I ask myself every day. Will this choice help my future self or just comfort my present self? Self-discipline is not about punishment. It's about priorities. Every time you choose Netflix over reading, junk food over health, laziness over progress, you're casting a vote for the person you don't want to become. But every time you choose focus, effort, and growth, you're voting for the future you've been dreaming about. Discipline is simply remembering what you really want. Let's say your dream is to write a book. Every night you choose whether to scroll for an hour or write a few pages. One feels good now. One feels good later. The disciplined person picks later more often than now. It's like planting a tree. The seed doesn't become a tree tomorrow. But if you water it every day, care for it, protect it, it will grow. One day, it will give you fruit and shade. Your dream life is a tree. Discipline is the water. Emotions are messy. Principles are clear. One of the biggest challenges to self-discipline is emotion. Let's be honest. We skip the gym because we feel tired. We eat the cookie because we feel stressed. We avoid the task because we feel overwhelmed. We let feelings make our decisions. And that's the problem. Here's the truth. Emotions are real, but they're not always right. Tony Robbins once said, Let your decisions be guided by your goals, not your mood. Discipline means acting based on your principles, not your feelings. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya wanted to start her own online business. Every time she sat down to work, she felt nervous, like she wasn't good enough or ready. Some days she gave in to those feelings. But one day, she wrote a sticky note and put it on her desk. It said, "Do it anyway." That note changed everything. Now, whenever doubt or fear showed up, Maya remembered her principles: to build something meaningful, to take care of her family, to prove to herself that she could. She didn't let her feelings decide anymore. She followed her mission. That's discipline. Temptation isn't the problem, your setup is. Earlier, we talked about environment, but let's dig deeper. Temptation isn't the enemy. It's just a test. It's neutral. But if you're always surrounded by easy distractions, you'll keep failing the test. Think of temptation like a cookie on the table. If it's in front of you all day, you'll eat it eventually. But if it's not there at all, you don't even think about it. So ask yourself, is your phone keeping you from focusing? Is your fridge filled with things you said you wouldn't eat? Is your Netflix auto-playing when you want to read? You don't need more willpower. You need a better setup. Try this. Delete distracting apps, or at least log out. Prepare healthy meals ahead of time. Put your phone in another room when you work. Use tools like website blockers and timers. Discipline isn't about suffering. It's about strategy. Make discipline easy to follow. We often think of discipline as something hardcore. Waking up at 4 a.m., doing 100 push-ups. Never having fun. That's a myth. Real discipline is gentle. It's smart. It's designed to help you, not hurt you. It's about creating a system where good choices become easy choices. For example, if you want to read more, leave a book on your pillow. If you want to exercise more, pick a workout you enjoy. If you want to meditate daily, start with 2 minutes. Tiny steps create real momentum. Big goals can overwhelm, but small actions every day, that's how you win. Let's recap what we've learned today on the Wisdom Path. You are only at 40% when you feel done. Push a little more. Every choice is a vote for your future self. Emotions can trick you. Stick to your values. Your setup matters more than your willpower. Discipline is a smart system, not punishment. The strongest people aren't the loudest or the fastest. They're the ones who do what needs to be done, even when it's hard, boring, or uncomfortable. In the next and final part, we'll talk about how to turn discipline into a habit, how to create unstoppable momentum, and why the best time to start is always now. If this helped you, hit like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Path for more tools to master your mind and your life. Stay disciplined, stay kind, stay on the path. Habits make willpower irrelevant. Let's start with something simple, but life-changing. If you need to decide every day whether to do something, you're going to lose that battle. Why? Because every decision takes mental energy, and energy runs out. But what if you didn't need to decide at all? What if the action was already built into your day, like brushing your teeth? That's what habits do. They remove the decision. They make good behavior automatic. Imagine this. You don't argue with yourself every morning about whether to brush your teeth. You just do it. Now imagine if writing, working out, or eating healthy felt just as automatic. That's the goal. Discipline starts the habit. Habit keeps the discipline alive. Here's how to build strong habits. 1. Start small. Don't try to run 10 kilometers your first day. Run for 2 minutes. Do 10 push-upova. Write 50 words. When the habit is easy, you're more likely to repeat it. 2. Make it obvious. Want to drink more water? Keep a full glass on your desk. Want to meditate? Put your mat where you'll see it. Visual reminders make action easier. 3. Attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. After I make my morning coffee, I will read 1 page. After I brush my teeth, I will stretch for 2 minutes. This creates a rhythm. The more you repeat it, the more natural it becomes. 4th, track. Use a notebook, calendar, or app to track your habit daily. Crossing off the days gives your brain a reward and makes you want to keep the streak going. Emotional control is your secret weapon. Now let's talk about something deeper. Your emotions are powerful, but sometimes they can pull you away from what matters. We procrastinate because we feel overwhelmed. We skip important work because we feel anxious. We quit too early because we feel tired or afraid. Here's the hard truth. Your feelings aren't always right. But here's the good news. You don't have to obey them. Joe Dispenza once said, "The moment you feel emotionally triggered is the greatest opportunity to grow." Let that sink in. When you feel resistance, that's not a signal to stop. It's a sign that growth is around the corner. Let me share a quick story. A woman named Elena wanted to start painting again. She hadn't touched a brush in years. Every time she tried, fear came up. What if I'm not good anymore? What if no one cares? So she kept waiting to feel ready. One day, she stopped listening to the fear. She put on music, grabbed her old paints, and told herself, "Just 5 minutes." That one act led to an hour of joy, then a second painting, then a gallery. She didn't beat her emotions. She just didn't let them win. That's emotional control. You don't need to feel confident. You don't need to feel brave. You just need to take the next step, despite your feelings. The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is now. This might be the most important lesson of all. So many people wait. They wait until Monday. They wait until the new year. They wait until they feel motivated or ready or perfect. But here's the truth. The time never comes. You don't become confident first and then take action. You take action and then confidence grows. You don't wait to be ready. You begin, and readiness comes from doing. Here's a powerful metaphor. Imagine you're standing in front of a cold lake. You want to swim, but the water looks freezing. You dip your toe in. It's uncomfortable, so you wait. But the longer you wait, the colder it feels. Now imagine this instead. You just jump in. Yes, it's a shock for a moment, but soon you're moving. You're adapting. You're swimming. Life is the same. If you wait, the fear grows. If you act, momentum begins. So ask yourself right now, what's one thing I've been waiting to start? What would happen if I did it today, even for just 5 minutes? The path of wisdom isn't about knowing more. It's about doing what you already know. Let's bring it all together. You don't need more motivation. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need permission. What you need is a decision to start, a commitment to stay consistent, a system that makes good habits easier, and the wisdom to know that feelings don't decide your future, your actions do. Here's a simple summary of our journey. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is consistent. Willpower grows with use. Your environment shapes your behavior. Habits are the foundation of progress. Emotional control is strength. And the best time to start is now. You are more capable than you've ever believed. You just need to take one step, then another. This is your moment. This is your path. The wisdom path. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and share it with someone who needs a push in the right direction. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you master your mind, grow your heart, and live with purpose. Until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and stay on the path.